Hello, I'm Rebecca McLaughlin. My first book, Nameless Queen, comes out January 2020. It's available for pre-order now, link in the description. But that's not all. Even though my first book hasn't come out yet, I'm already working on the second. And today is the first day that I've formally started drafting. What? Wild times, I know. I spent a couple months outlining the book with my freelance editor and my in-house editor, and just this week it was finally approved. So today was the first day that I formally started drafting the book. Informally, before the outline was approved, I started writing it anyway because I just couldn't sit still that long and wait. I was a little impatient. And that was a bit risky because if they said, we don't like some of this, I would have to scrap a bunch of work that I had already done. And to some extent that kind of happened. I mentioned it a bit in my video about outlines. Check the card up there. But when it actually came time to cut scenes, whole chunks of chapters, if not whole chapters themselves, I found myself wanting to rewrite it still today. Over the past couple days is when I really started thinking about it more. And today was the first day I actually sat down and set aside time for drafting. And even though I had told myself already that I was going to throw away some of my work, it was really hard. And I didn't make progress until I literally took the scene, pulled it out of the story, and put it someplace else. I couldn't bear to delete it, to literally delete it and lose it, because I kind of thought, the thing I want to write I don't think is going to be better than what I've already written. But that's a trap. That's a trap. There's no escape from that trap. So you have to just start over, work on it, and see where you get. I did that. I rewrote it, and ended up being about 70% the length, so I cut back on 30% of the content, which is great because part of the re-outlining that we did was to shorten and tighten the pacing of the first third half of the novel. So what was originally outlined as 12 chapters is now 8 chapters. So even though I had sort of written up through chapter 5 or 6-ish, that is going to get smushed down into 3 or 4 chapters and also change a lot. So I'm gonna have to get more comfortable taking work out, deleting it, throwing it away, starting over, and I talk a big game, but it's really hard now that I'm actually trying to do it. But other than that, drafting today was so much fun, and I've missed doing it. It's been a long time since I've written a first draft of anything. I started writing the first draft of Nameless Queen, this guy right here, back in 2014. That's 5 years ago. Whew, boy, is that 5 years ago. I'm getting to that point of my life where I can start talking in chunks of 5 years and decades. Ugh, I don't like that. Drafting from scratch is a different kind of experience than revision, and revision is what I've been doing for so long that I forgot how fun and also tough it is. Because it's fun because you're like, ooh, new things, new ideas, new dialogue, new characters, new world. But then also that feeling of, wow, this is crap. It's not the art I'm capable of making, but it's the art I have to make in order to make the art I'm capable of making, you know? So that whole mentality is a shift, and I'm easing back into it. But for the most part today, I got into a bit of a groove. I went to Panera and ate way too many cookies, but they were so good, how could I not? And I feel like I have that sort of momentum you get when you start something new and it's exciting. So I think I'm gonna get some more work done tonight, perhaps. I know tomorrow I'm gonna head into Ann Arbor, which is a city here in Michigan. Probably gonna chill at the Literati bookshop, maybe pop over to a couple other bookshops or a couple other coffee shops. Maybe just walk around Ann Arbor a bunch, see how it's doing. It's normally doing good. I'm gonna go with a friend and we're gonna hang out, and she's gonna bring a book to read, I'm gonna bring a book to write, and it's gonna be swell. Thanks for this quick check-in. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. This is the first time I've done this sort of like quick real live check-in in terms of books I'm working on and active work I'm doing. So it's a new experience, and I don't hate it. All right, so I'm going to continue working. Theoretically, overall, the first draft of this book should take me less than 4 months to write. I was originally going to do it in 3 months, but I also have a day job that's keeping me pretty busy and keeping me pretty late at work sometimes. So I didn't want to commit to a short turnaround for the first draft if I couldn't really deliver. So I pulled it out to 4 months, and I'm an aggressive person, so I'm gonna try to get it done on a shorter time frame anyway. Gives me more time to revise and shine it up. And during that time, we'll be working with my freelance editor before I send it to my in-house editor for those big developmental revisions or notes. Okay, thanks so much for checking in with me on this drafting vlog that I'm suddenly doing. I appreciate it. I'm going to continue working hard, and I hope you, if you are working on something that you love or that you're passionate about, that you keep working hard, and enjoying it. And these are big words I'm speaking because I'm sure that at some point I will not enjoy it as much as I am right now, because that is the nature of art. You get inspiration, 1%, hard work, 98%, and then 1% like coffee, wine, chocolate, or whatever your reward is. I have an overwarm bottle of sparkling white grape juice to get to. I will see you next time. Bye!